And inadvertently that meant that I did the thing that they do in action movies with jets involved in them, where the jet is flying along in the first shot, and then shit starts going wrong and they have to go, "Oh, Bert!" There was probably a scene like that in the beloved 2005 sci-fi jet film Stealth, which is on my brain because of Benny. I don't remember anything that happened in it though, so I couldn't tell you. The clip you were looking for earlier? Oh yeah, thank you, right. Hang on, cancel. Yes, for all of those who forgot what you did on the last XCOM Kitchen stream, thank you for your donations. Thank you for donations, everyone. What the f- Die. Oh, for fuck's sake.
But remember how they built a cannon to destroy them. That cannon brought war upon Stati.
Fuck off!
War was an abstract idea, nothing more than a show on TV.
What the fuck is going on? You're just making noises. What? Yeah, $2. This is why the minimum donation limit was 5. I lowered it for sectoids.
If you aren't with me, Bowses, then you are my.
Oh, Bounty's got the solution. Hang on. Benny says, there's a scene in that movie where to avoid SAMs, the jet do a canyon run through a city at supersonic speeds. It's quite funny. I have such little memory of that movie. I just remember there's like a mountain base. I think they like fly out of like this like cloudy mountain base at some point, or there's like a cloudy mountain. I think the stealth jet is in like a cloudy mountain base or something. It like lives there like a dragon in a volcano. Stealth. Anyway, Bounty's got the... I gotta fix this now. Bounty says, speaking of the audio, go to advanced audio properties from your OBS mixer and set your alert browser source to follow this monitor off to monitor and output to hear them. Hang on, what? Okay, so I need to once again set it to be handled. So I need to go to Kofi Alert. I need to once again go properties and set control audio via OBS. Now that's done, I have to go to... Oh, advanced audio properties. Okay. Monitor off. And what? I need to set that to... monitor and output. Okay. Fucking evade. Hang on, I'm busy. I'm alt-tab. This should work now. Thank you, Bounty. I forgot there was advanced audio properties. Yeah, Benny says Stealth is a shitty movie from 2005, but it has jets, so it's burning all the brain people's minds. Yeah, there's not a lot. I haven't found them. I go looking for, like, jet shit to watch, and there ain't a lot. There's, like, that Area 88 anime I haven't watched yet. Oh, fuck. There's what? There's, like, the Top Guns. There's, the Stealth. There's, this French movie called Knights of the Sky. I want, like, a TV show. Like, can't I have a TV show on Netflix that's about, like, Top Gun shit? Like, you could have, like, one jet combat or jet flying scene every 2 or 3 episodes. Like, I don't mind. Like, it can just be about the pilots. I don't care. I'll watch that still. It can be about, like, personal drama. Any good series would have to be. But it's just hard now, because you either have to pick, like, shitty CGI, or, like, I mean, you're not going to make a Netflix series of fucking jets in it, like, actual, like, jets. Because that's fucking budget. You're going to do, like, a one-room fucking... You do another one of those one-room sci-fi shows instead. Have you ever seen Yukikaze? No, I haven't. You can oh, shit! What the fuck? Banjo says you should watch Yukikaze. It's about 2 dumb gay idiots, but the one dumb gay idiot prefers to play over his dumb gay idiot boyfriend. What the fuck? Okay, so it's like Yuri on Ice, but with planes. That way they both start with Y. Yeah, Battlestar Galactica is kind of like... Yeah, I would put that in the genre, yeah. Having another great one here where I do nothing. But talk. Do you guys want to fight, or should we just go back to base? What do you think? This Gripper has no idea I'm here. I love that. think they do now, unfortunately. Oh god. Fuck! No! Ah, fuck! Like 4 people fired at me at once. I just flew into the fucking ground. Bro, this is, I guess, for a movie, just Sky Crawlers. No, I know that one. It doesn't look like what I want. Like he says, still live that the most accurate ever use of jets in media was this scene in the Pat Labor 2 film. Yeah, I seen that. I've watched that. What was the other thing? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, let's go. Let's go, Friendship. Welcome. Welcome to the friends list. It's lonely here. Yeah, while I went looking up for like good like aviation films or series. Now, the disclaimer is you can find it, it's just all for fucking World War II. There's shitloads of it. What the fuck? Oh, there we go. There's absolute shitloads of it, but it's for World War II. If you want props, there's a TV show or movie about it, probably. I don't watch them because I'm not that into props. As I see, I went too far in the other direction and fell into Master and Commander. What has that got to do with this? Yeah, oceans are now battlefields, but what has that got to do with jet media? What do you mean? Oh yeah, I got into trains. Okay, great, good for you. We're talking about the jets here. Anyway, so there's plenty of prop shit. Some of it good, some of it terrible, I guess. I haven't really gone looking for it because I'm not into props. So, dusted. The only time I was into props was when Battlefield 1942 was the most modern one out. And I was like, Spitfires are cool, I guess. But then, you know, Battlefield 3 comes out, and you're like, I prefer F-18s, actually, and I never went back. So I went looking, is the point. I went looking for modern air combat media. You know, series, TV shows, films that I hadn't already seen or consumed. And in doing so, I unearthed something I'd never heard of, and the bio of it sounds so fucking dumb, I kind of want to read it out during our next climb, like on the stream. The movie is called Iron Eagle, and it has the dumbest plot I've ever heard of. It's so bad, it's sick. And I'm gonna read it on our next climb if you remind me. Because I think there's 2, maybe 3 of them, and the plot is so dumb, it's great. It's such a fucking 80s movie. It's basically like, an 80s guy is so rad that he like steals, I think, an F-15 to go on a rescue op against not Iran or something, and it works, because he's like flown a Cessna before, I don't know. I gotta read through it again, it's crazy. Everyone claps at the end too, the synopsis is wild. Beagle, have you watched Hisone and Masatan? Is that Master and Commander, but like Japanese dub?
Pull up.
Benny says, Iron Eagle's plot was so bad, the US Air Force dropped out of the deal to fund part of the movie. I can see why! The ending in particular, I can see why. It's like the Wolverines, but if they got a jet. No. If I ever watched the original Red Dawn, it was a long time ago while I was in Shakhtat because of AWO. I don't really remember it. I watched the new Red Dawn, and it sucked shit. It was terrible, but I think we all know that already. Just as I also tried to watch the movie of Tomorrow When the War Began, which is like the Australian version of Red Dawn. It sucks shit, unfortunately. The problem with Tomorrow When the War Began is it's not like a book or a movie about being invaded and like a guerrilla resistance. It is about YA. Uh-oh. What if I just gave you 1 billion flares? Just take them all.
Over G. Over G.
Hang on, we'll get back to that.
Over G.
Hello, where are you? I'm scared. AWOX, come pick me up, I'm scared. Lock, you piece of shit! God damn, lock! Lock! I gotta stop using that pillar mode, it's not very good. Uh-oh. Oh, it's close. It's close too, what the fuck?
Altitude.
YA, young adult. Hunger Games is an example of YA. Twilight is an example of YA. Now that I'm done screaming about the F-16, thank you, Sparrow, for being sufficient for a 2-kilometer launch when we're both going like nothing kilometers. Anyway. There's only 2 of them left, everything's fine. Anyway. Yeah, it's about being YA, not being about an invasion film. And I think, you know, an invasion film could be interesting. Like an actual, like, invasion film that's, like, about, like, an actual guerrilla resistance would be interesting. There's a lot of interesting shit there. And you don't have to fall into the trap of, like, making, like, a really rigid war film. Because guerrilla shit, you can, like, be a lot more loosey-goosey what's going on. It's, like, perfect for, like, a series. And that's why a lot of series do use that as their thing. It's like, oh, we're doing, like, a guerrilla. We're doing a guerrilla thing here, right? Only problem being... Hang on.
Lock. Over G.
I gotta pay attention here. Only problem being, they always do it like shit anyway, is the point. They like to do it, you see it a lot in like sci-fi, because they always do like alien, resisting the aliens, and they always fucking suck at portraying it too.
Lock.
Hello! Ooh. Too close. Yeah, I'm pretty starved. I could run that for someone. Just any good jet media, really.
Lock.
That's not gonna hit. Now, how do I want to? I'm gonna overshoot their flight paths and just start turning. Because they're going too slow. I gotta slow down.
Over G. Over G.
Because now I've overshot their flight path and they're scissoring. They're reversing, actually. Whoa! They're reversing pretty damn good. Okay, I've been under my corner speed now, which is bad.
Altitude. Over G. Over G.
Flare for a head on 9M. You're gonna have the Jink in a second. Jink.
Altitude. Over G.
Oh, sorry. Did I say Jink? I meant perfectly offer my 6 to him. Sorry.
RPM. Altitude.
My bad.
Caution.
Yeah, turn into his shot. That's what I wanted to do.
Decrease left engine RPM.
That's alright. They couldn't finish me off.
Lock. Lock.
God, this is such a shit fit. Put my burners back on, Beagle. Hey, forgot to turn my burners back on. I was like, oh man, not getting a lot of thrust out of this F-15. Meanwhile, my fucking engines are like icing over. My bad. I think I cut burner to... I do that sometimes with the F-15. I'll cut my burner, and I will not realize I have not put the burner back on for a very long time. That's the tunnel visioning. It's very noticeable. Like, it's very noticeable that your engines are not spewing fire. I would just forget, and then I'll be like 20 seconds of that, and I'll be at like 400 kilometers, I'll be like, why aren't I going? Have you seen The Expanse? Yeah, we didn't finish the last season because we got bored of it, but we watched all the other seasons. Anyway, what were you all saying? Remember Falling Skies? Yeah, I was thinking of Falling Skies when I was saying that shit about the Resistance shit. Yeah, I'm actually really interested in that Jetstream. I'll look that up. Already added an Obsidian, thank you. Jetstream, Canadian F-18 documentary. I will look that up, thank you. Yeah, just documentaries, any like good shit like that. I was so starved for it, I just looked up on YouTube, like, modern air combat like documentaries, because I was just looking for like a channel that does it, not like Growling Sidewinder where it's like look at me play DCS, like no, like actually like an information channel that's really good and to the point about modern air combat. I just wanted to listen about it shit, basically. Yeah, documentaries as well. I'll take it, you know, I'll take anything. Good shit. Not like, because that's the problem, when I look up documentaries, you get like 3-minute news clips from like American local news stations that are like, and here's the F-16 pilot's training. It's like, I don't need that. Like, I need something a bit deeper than that. I don't really want like shit from the History Channel either. That also just feels like it's like, how do I describe it? Shallow? I feel like it's that like very shallow like level of documentary. Like, we're gonna be here for an hour and a half to talk about modern jets one time, and we're gonna say things like, and then modern missiles were invented, and now flares were needed, and this happened and that happened. It's like, no, I want to like really get into the weeds of it, you know? Right, for people who know nothing about planes. Right, I want documentaries for people who are like already into planes. Right, exactly, yeah. Surface level, yeah, not shallow, because there's nothing wrong with that, exactly. Surface level, you're right. And I'm already watched that shit. That shit's interesting, I've just already watched it. I want to watch the deeper shit now. Oh god, what is my instructor doing? Shit, sorry.
Over G. Over G. Pull up.
Yeah, with The Expanse, there was a bit that I just got bored with it. It was, I think, the season when Bobby was introduced. Now, I'm just using her as a landmark. Bobby is a cool character. It's nothing to do with her. But it was just like that season where they were like doing so much Scooby-Dooing around for the Proto-Molecule, I think. Season 3, maybe? Or was it 2?
Pull up.
It was the one where they had to track down Shen. If you don't know it, Francois Chow, is Shen's voice actor from XCOM Enemy Unknown, by the way. That's Papa Shen. Anyway, it's the bit where they have to track him down. And I don't know, it just felt like the episodes were getting like really drawn out for me. Like there was a lot of just shit going on in the middle that I really didn't give a fuck about. And it just felt like that thing of like, it takes for fucking ever to get any plot point resolved. Game of Thrones had that problem as well, from having too many different plots going on at once. No, I just started feeling out The Expanse. I think it wasn't even that I didn't care what was happening on screen. It was just like I wasn't as invested in what was happening a lot of the time as to the other plots, and just felt like none of the plot points ever wrapped up, because it took like a fucking hour to do like one like minor bullet point of the plot. So I kind of got like a little like paced out on Expanse there. We kept watching it, but I don't know, we just like fell off the last season, we just didn't keep watching. It's the one where like, what's his name is? Indigo? Idiro, what's his name? Daddy. Diego? Inaros, thank you, yes. It's the one where Inaros is like, it's the Inaros season, he's doing all this shit. And I don't know, we just didn't keep watching it. It was nothing against the show, we just didn't keep watching it. Oh, fuck, defensive, please. Oh, it's time to be in trouble, alright. Alright, I think I'll hit the ground now. My favorite Expanse was... my favorite Expanse parts are Miller, Drummer, and Amos. Those three are sick. I actually couldn't stand Holden for a long time. He grew on me eventually. But I found him like the most generic white bread protagonist at first. He grows on you though. Like, present day, I think he's quite a good character. Can't stand Holden these nuts and else's bands. You got me alright. But, pretty much anything involving Amos, Drummer, or Miller, we loved. That was super fun. Holden is a character no one's supposed to like. He's a Mary Sue. Yeah. No, but he gets interesting later. He does. I like him as a character later. But I was never, like, that involved with, like, the drama between him and Naomi. Him and Naomi were not my favorite characters. What's his name? Alex, not my favorite. And then his actor. Woo! But Amos, Miller, Avarosa, of course. Who doesn't love Avarosa? Fucking incredible performance. back. Look at the enemy team. Oh yeah, Prime Chip's on the enemy team. You Kakaze, my wife! I thought it said gay 77177. I was gonna be amazed. There's some cool shit in The Expanse, but yeah, we just fell off. I don't know, we just didn't keep watching. Avasarala, yeah, what did I say? Avarosa. I said League shit. I said, Ashes. Queen Ash. Yeah, Avasarala, yeah. She's fucking great.
Left.
She kills it. She's great. Everyone loves her. Enough said. Everyone loves her. I think the plot lines of her are, like, some of the most interesting, too. Like, doing her politics shit. That shit was cool.
Pull up. Pull up.
What? Prime Chip, what are you doing? Prime Chip! I'm removing you from my friends list. You can't be part of that.
Pull up. Over G.
You've been milkshake ducked very quickly today, Prime Chip.
Pull up. Pull up.
It's not what it looks like, I swear. It is! It absolutely is! What do you mean? I'm in shock! What the fuck? Misclick? No, it's not! What do you mean, misclick? You did it twice! What are you talking about?
Pull up.
I'm removing you! A mod should ban you from my channel! Where's the proof? Jeff! Jeff! They're doing slurs! Ban who? You have to kill my friend in Minecraft, Sammy, the one we became friends with. He's doing slurs in chat, you gotta get him. Oh my god, I thought I made a friend, big man. Why would you do this for me?
Over G. Pull up. Pull up.
Who is that? I'm playing Star Sector. Sammy, you're not paying attention to the context of today's stream.
Pull up. Roll right. Roll right.
Oh, big man, I'm so sad.
Pull up.
I felt like I'd made a friend in this crazy world. I really felt like I'd made a friend in War Thunder. You're absolutely shocked. I'm absolutely shocked.
Roll left.
And now there is no more a person named Big Man in this chat. That's sad. I'm sad. I didn't want to do it. It's the crying of the gun out picture.
Over G. Pull up.
But it had to be done. There are lines you can't cross, I'm afraid. Now, however, if anyone else wants to be named Big Man in chat, the slot is open now. So, Isaac, it's your chance.
Pull up. Pull up.
Iglis says, you fool, Beagle. Nobody who's not racist plays War Thunder. Who am I racist against?
Pull up.
Small brain shadows are about to say the Dutch. No, get your material.
Over G.
It's a Swedish now. Wales? That's true.
Over G.
And Hobbits, also true.
Pull up.
Sammy, I'm just glad you're here, honestly.
Pull up.
My background white noise. Interesting choice of white noise.
Pull up.
I says, you kidding? You know how hard it is just to get a regular ass name online? Is that why it's spelled Isaac? I feel like I've asked you this before. Is your name actually Isaac, like I-S-A-A-C? Like Isaac Clarke? I never think of it that way, by the way. I just think of it as the way you spelled it.
Pull up. Pull up.
That Mig is still alive, Care. It needs to be killed. Someone needs to put that dog down.
Lock.
What is
New
that?
donation from
Okay.
Big Mancancelletto 1. He does not speak for Stati Uniti 1, just make a fan Italia advance.
Oh my. Well, I hope that was all of them. Ah! Okay, we hear it twice now. Ah, fuck. I have 2 sources for Italian, man. Big man, this is so sad. Prime Chip. We could have been friends. They even, like, gleefully said it. They were like, hey, Beagle! It's terrible. Okay, why are there two Italians? That's crazy, isn't it? Isn't that crazy? Isn't that absolutely crazy behavior to, like, sincerely make, like, legitimate, like a friendly greeting with a human being? And, like, we got my guard down. Have a social interaction, get your guard down, and then once you've been added as a friend... Hey, Beagle! Oh, yeah, what? N? Are you kidding me? I saw the first letter, I was like, no. No, surely not. Unbelievable. Fuck me. How do I do the advanced properties? How do I change the, How do I change the music? I think you're a gamer. He knows I'm not a gamer. We never say slurs here. How do I do advanced properties? How do I fix this? Monitor and output. I don't know how to fix this, I'm afraid. I'm just going to turn it back off again. I'll be at the mercy of your donations, I suppose. That's true, Camelot, that's true. I think I just have to turn off that system. See ya, Isaac. You're still not racist. We'll try. A desktop source? No. So it's a good point. I don't know why... Well, you could already hear it before when I couldn't. That's the weird thing that's going on. I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure this out later. For now, it has to go off. Certain you do, because we can hear your Windows notifs? But that's just normal. The audio just normally... Yeah, I have desktop audio captured. But that's normal. Otherwise, I'd have to, like, capture Winamp and War Thunder separately.
Over G. Altitude. Over G. Pull up. Over G. Over G. Pull up. Over G. Over G. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up.
I'm, like, so sad. Like...
Pull up.
He was like...
Pull up.
It's like, I learned the F-15 because of you. I was like, oh my god. My War Thunder streams have had an impact. Wow.
Pull up.
I'm so sad. Like, I'm honestly, I'm wrecked. I'm emotionally wrecked by what's happened. This twist has killed me.
Roll right. Over G. Pull up. Roll right. Pull up.
The emotional damage. I feel terrible. What are we doing here? Fucking not flying there. Turn. Break.
Over G. Roll right. Roll right.
Gamers lurking in this very chat room.
Pull up. Over G. Over G.
Yeah, it's a scary thing.
Pull up. Roll
Who
right.
others of you are ready to type slurs? It could be me, it could be you. It could be anyone in this room. It could even be...
Pull up. Pull up.
And Banzer shoots him with a shotgun in Minecraft.
Pull up.
He remains to be the least racist tactics game streamer. Least racist War Thunder streamer. That's something I can aim for.
Pull up.
Is that missile gonna fuck off? Will you fuck off, dude?
Over G.
Ah, shit, they're back on me. I'm gonna fucking pay you to fuck off, F-16.
Over G.
Oh god, something else is launching on me. What is it now? Ah! Oh shit!
Over G. Over
No!
engine failure.
I'm gonna get out. It's very important, it's very important when you're a streamer, I think, to recognize why people watch you in the first place. I think I made the mistake for a long time of assuming that people watched me play some of these games for the same reason I played them, which is to be good at them. That's different these days, because I also just play them for the experience now. That's a big mistake. I realized over time that really no one gave a shit if I was good at games like this or Warzone. It was fun sometimes, but like, I'm not Shroud. People don't come here to watch me be like, good at something. Like, unless it's XCOM, which is probably why people come here for that game. You'll just come here to shit around with me when it's these other games. And that right there, see, if I was like 20 years old, I'd be like, oh, I'm doing such bad War Thunder content today. Oh, I just keep getting blown up. I know you're here to just hear me scream now when you watch this game. You're just here to like chat, chill out, have it as background noise like Sammy. And at least some of you are here to just listen to me fucking scream when that hits me. We killed a race, it's been a great stream, that's true. Sammy says, I watch you because occasionally silly stuff happens, like people overloading the Italian bot with 20 messages at once. I end up laughing so hard that my chest hurts. Yeah. The inconsistent fluke humor is my best asset, yeah. That my chat does, not me. Whoa! Almost. Streamers are just street buskers who don't want to go outside and play a musical instrument. We're clowns. We're jesters. Most of us are jesters. Jerma had it right. Jerma understands what we are. Profession, clown. That's it. Timmy says I don't even watch you over streams most of the time. I just listen to you all or have a second screen going. And that's totally fair because I don't watch streamers either. So like, I'm the most sympathetic to that you will meet because I don't fucking watch streamers. I don't have time for that shit. You know what I'm doing when I would have time to watch streamers? I'm streaming. I don't have time for that shit. We got shit to do, right? Well, obviously not we. not we, clearly. You don't think of it like that. Like, I think when we play XCOM together and there's all 400 of us, but you know, mostly you, my beautiful core audience, if you're not here, you're no true Scotsman. Of course. But the point being, it's like playing together. When we play XCOM, I think it's more like there's just 400 of us on the couch, and I have the controller. Udorus says, skill definitely matters to me, but the bar's pretty low. Oh, don't get me wrong. Like, I don't do dog shit at this game. I do dog shit at this game, but like, I do dog shit things. I'm not overall dog shit. Even if I go dog shit all day, like, I know what I'm meant to be doing. That's like step one to not being the worst. Yeah, there's gonna be like a little level of interest to it. I'm not that funny. I can't carry the stream on humor alone. You miss Dark Arena streams? Well, get me to play more, Isaac. I could sass you a lot. Oh, fuck you. Yeah, you watch the games you're interested in, Sammy? Well, you're gonna play Broken Arrow with me, right? On the 31st?
Pull up. Pull up.
Oh, fuck. But yeah, other than that, I ain't got time to watch streamers, you know? I don't have that kind of time. I barely have time to watch YouTube videos. We watch them on 1.25 in this house. Where am I going? We watch them on 1.25 speed. And I skim through them like a motherfucker. I rarely watch a video about skimming it. My attention focus has gotten really bad, like a lot of us, because I'm used to just skimming through YouTube videos. And I find it very hard to just sit still and not click anything and just watch. That's difficult for... What the fuck is that? Very hard for me to, like, just sit there and, like, watch a video about skimming through it. If I do, it's a really good video, usually. Usually, like, it's really well edited. But those are rare. Usually it's like, okay, I get it, get to the next point. Fanny says, I used to love the full transcript view on YouTube videos and you just skim through really fast, and then they kill the community captions. Yeah, that would have been cool. I never used that. And he says, but for real, I'm just here because it's Beagle, and sometimes he happens to play games I've I've legit never played a sim in my life. Yeah, Benny, you're like my viewer who like likes all the game I like, but not XCOM. It's great. You're like my viewer who I can count on to like all the things I want to have a ton of viewers for, but absolutely don't. Uh-oh. Where's my team? Oh, they're having a little sit down. Don't worry about it, hey. Lock, you piece of shit. Ow! Get fucked! Get fucked! Oh, fuck! Oh, shit! I'm gonna get out. you, SV27. It works, you know. What we have works, chat. Because of XCOM Kitchen now. He says it like it's never going to stop. No. Nothing in life is eternal, and everything in life has an end, and the good times will always eventually fade into the bad. However, XCOM Kitchen is different. It will never end. People will never get tired of it. I'll never get tired of it. It'll never stop being lucrative. It will put this channel on its back, like all the other companies and industries that have started and never stopped. Agriculture. Woodcutting? Why can't I name industries? I'm not doing a bit. No, there's tons. There's tons. The wheel. Wheels. Farming. I said that, you fucker. I said agriculture. What are you talking about? I said that. Hunting. Yep. Prostitution. Yes. Gathering. Yes. Gathering. Is broad. Organized crime. Yes. Unorganized crime. Plumbing, sure. I feel like we're not going to stop plumbing. Jets. Yeah, the military-industrial complex. And XCOM Kitchen. These things are eternal. Animal husbandry, absolutely. You can stop now. I think we have enough examples. War, okay, that one's not good. Air conditioning repair people, yeah. HVAC. We don't have to mention it anymore. Barley says it's certainly going to be hard for you to find a cash cow this strong unless you decided to combine XCOM Kitchen with a streamathon. Nah. I kind of already feel like I won't because it feels like double dipping to me and that feels skeevy. It's not. Like, I could totally do it, but it just feels skeevy to be like... I tried to make a metaphor for this last time and I failed. But like, it's like you've got the money machine nozzle on, like the tap has been turned and the money's coming out. And you're like making more money than you ever made before in your life. And you're like, this is cool, but you like turn the tap harder. I just feel like I've like had life lessons against that, you know? Like maybe like fables, fairy tales, movies and TV shows for children. I feel like I've been cautioned with cautionary tales against turning the tap more. And it's like skeevy and bad as a result in my mind. You know what I mean? Yeah, Golden Goose, yeah. You know, there was a movie about that, I think. So it's just like a subconscious feeling is why I won't do a subathon XCOM Kitchen, because it just feels like too far. Like, let's not push it, you know? Hey, this is pretty great, let's not push it. I mean, a lot of my decisions around the stream that are especially related to any money coming from you guys is very vibes based. I try not to do things that have fucks vibes. Now I'm not trying to say like I'm an angelic streamer, but he totally is. No, like it's just, you know, you try not to do things that have fucked up vibes, and it just feels like kind of like a skeevy vibe to me. Now, it's really just a selfish choice. I think I've said this before on stream. I think I've explained this. Is don't do things with fucked up vibes because then people will realize you're fucked up. I don't want you all to realize I'm fucked up. If you realize I have fucked up vibes, you won't like me as much, and then nobody's going to buy Cyberdiscs. So it's really just, it's a self-defense mechanism to try and be morally good. That's a tree. Who? You know what I mean? More people should realize this. We should teach children this. We should teach men this. Actually being good is good, because then people will respect you for that? No, because they're on like the grind of like, people respect you for being the Wolf of Wall Street, actually. Is that gonna kill you? I sure hope so. I think it will. You're dead. Why is a MiG locking me? Where is the MiG? Oh, it's fine. It's not real. Wait, there's a MiG to my right. Being good is based? Yeah, you gotta teach people that it's like sick to be... What the fuck? Ah! You gotta teach people that it's sick to be good. What? What's happening? What the fuck's happening? Someone rocket potting me? Ricochet says, being good is good because that's actually how humans work by cooperation and not all the fucked things that capitalism has taught us is normal. Exactly, yes. And this is a really hard one to keep in mind because, yeah, the world does not reflect that in the ways we see through media. Absolutely. The world reflects that you are rewarded for being a piece of shit. The world reflects that you are rewarded for fuck you got mine. But we as humans, like, actually like to cooperate. We like to be nice to each other. We do. We totally do. Not all the time, obviously. We could be fucking dickheads. We gotta be absolutely cruel monsters to each other. But in general, you know, we do like to, a lot of us at least, many of us like to be nice to one another and have, like, just an internal, like, tilt towards caring and cooperation and being kind. We exist. There are many of us. And it is hard to remember that because that is not what you're shown. The news shows you, you know, nasty shit. Clickbait gets you enraged. You know, a million people other than me have said it before. But in this context, it is worth remembering. Like, I believe at least, I do believe that, you know, we do want to cooperate. I like doing that. I like that. It's nice to cooperate. I like it. I don't get enough of it in my life. It's very unhealthy for my mental state. I don't get enough cooperation in my life. One of the things I like to do in social MMOs is cooperate. Another thing I like to do in social MMOs is grief people. So, you know, two sides, same coin, but it's a video game, you know? I don't grieve people in real life. I don't think.
Pull up. Pull up.
I'm the last one alive, ain't I? Yeah, but there's only 7 of them. Ooh, 6 now! Let's go!
Pull up.
Uh-oh.
Over G. Pull up. Pull
No, no, don't shoot.
Pull left.
Don't!
Pull up.
Don't!
Over G.
Don't!
Pull up. Pull up.
Shit. Yeah, there are 2 wolves inside me, that's true. That J11 paint job was kind of hot, I didn't even look at it. Lisa Blicky says, I've been pointing out for a few years now that the humans are naturally selfish shit is just propaganda by the selfish shitheads to normalize their behavior. Yeah, it's really easy to believe that because the world is run by those shitheads. It was a dark grave, the red symbols? Yeah, I didn't even see it. The world is run by those people because there's a difference. Being a selfish shithead is an amazing way to get ahead. You don't become a billionaire by accident. Like, we all know that. If you see a billionaire, don't trust them, because you didn't accidentally become a billionaire. You rip people off. You didn't get to becoming a billionaire by, like, just being cool. That's an insane amount of money. You got there, odds very, 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 very much are, by ripping people the fuck off, or at least, you know, it just depends where your definition of ripping people off ends, but at least by exploiting the fuck out of other people's labor. Because if you didn't do that, then you wouldn't be a billionaire, you'd have an amount of money that would be shared by a lot of other people you worked with. You don't have that. And you probably didn't just wake up and generate billions of dollars of wealth all by yourself one day. So it's a great way to get ahead. Being a selfish shithead is a great way to get ahead. Obviously, because you're thinking about yourself, not others. Duh. Doesn't mean it's like what we naturally want to do though. You know, as people. There's a lot of shit that can give you hope when you look for it, and in the unlikeliest of places. Like, you wouldn't think that being into, you know, like military shit would give you, you know, through that kind of trivia would give you any nice gleanings there. But one of the gleanings from that, and they say this, and I hope it's true, but they say it all the time, I hope it's true, it makes sense, is that it's really fucking hard to train people to kill people. They say that psychologically you have to do a lot of breaking down and building up to get people to reliably, like, kill people, and that's always cited, which is why it almost makes me mistrust it, because when facts are often cited like that, it makes me think like, oh, is this one of those things that isn't actually true? But it said a lot about World War II, right? That the hit rate was incredibly low, abysmally low, because people would subconsciously not aim directly at the enemy or shit like that. Now, I don't know how true that is. I need to see studies and stuff, but they do say that. They say that, you know, it's not like a movie, not like a game. Like, people do not want to kill each other. It's just, like, not normal for most people.
Pull up.
And that's like a good thing to hear, you know, you want to hear that. You want to be like, yeah, most people do not want to do murder. That's good.
Pull up.
Good thing to learn.
Roll left.
You know, in the context of, and then this is how we did condition of the murder. Okay, you know, I mean, that's not heartwarming or anything, but it's a good factoid to learn about people in general. See ya, Sammy. Road Trader tomorrow. Yeah, the timing might be fucked, Sammy, but I'll try and get the stream done at some point tomorrow, because my dad's coming around tomorrow. World War II was also powered by meth. Yeah, there was a lot of meth going on. Anyway, don't trust billionaires. That's, just... By definition, don't trust them. That's step one. I'm gonna sparrow you. That's step two. Oh, you're dead. I'm gonna finish you off. Oh, I lost lock. No, I'm not. Okay, but you... I hope it's a MiG, because I'm gonna have to defensive roll it. I mean, I hope it's not a MiG. Got him! Haha, that was sick! They had to go nose off, so they couldn't drive it in on me. Got away with that. Blinky says, most people don't want to do murder, but unfortunately murder is a very effective way of getting what you want, so the world runs on people who do a lot of it. Yeah, just like billionairism, yes. Again, that is a problem, yes. Uh-oh, defensive time. I mean, it's fun though, it's fun to fly defensively. Until you blow up, then like the fun's over. That's less fun, but... Oh! Until that point, where you have been exploded, it's very fun to fly defensive. It's like playing tag. Anyone like playing tag? Anyone ever heard of that game before? Oh, die. I'd like to fucking, like, leave. Like, straight up leave right now, bro. Know what's tag about? I don't know what's tag about with you. Stop auto flaring. Ah! Get off me! Didn't go great. Total Geek the First says, also like a huge percentage of modern storytelling is built on trauma makes you stronger actually, which is why you should stop playing D&D and play weird story games. But what I mean is like a huge number of mental structures that are here's why it's good that life sucks for you is a major prop up for basically all failing societies. I mean, yeah. Yeah. It, you see that a lot with, like, sexual assault in media, like with Game of Thrones and stuff, where it's like, oh yeah, like, it made her stronger. So, like, you know, it was part of her character growth. Like, you know, you didn't have to do that also in the story, though. Like, some stories are very, like, happy to, like, just overdo that shit all the time. So I know what you mean. And yeah, like, who is it? Fucking, like, the Punisher. Like, the protagonist. It's like the Gundam thing. It's like, of... Hang on, I'm just changing my music up real quick, which I shouldn't have bothered with because I'm about to end, but fuck it. It's one of a different vibe. It's like the Punisher show. Where, like, Frank Castle's all fucked up and he's running around going, and he's, like, shooting everyone. And, like, it's because, like, obviously, flawed characters make for great stories. You know, no one's saying that doesn't make for a great story. It makes for great stories. And stories are, you know, the power growth in a story is often best linked to emotional growth. Like, stories are cool when you get stronger as you deal with your issues, or power friendship, you know, the emotional growth comes, and you're, you know, it's the anime thing. You power up, fight for your friends, or you figured out your deep-seated emotional issues, and now you can do shit properly. Yeah, Bounty says, how about not needing to be strong, in quotes, to live? Yeah, there you go, exactly. Yeah, I mean, absolutely, we do place a lot on that. Yeah, as Geek says, yeah, like in real life, trauma survival is important, but it's not a good driver of growth. Yeah, like... But of course, that's how our stories work, because that's what makes for interesting stories of like, oh, like he's got this thing going on, and he's got to figure this out in his head so he can shoot that guy real good. Like, yeah, that's the thing, because it ties together, you know, the story really well that way, rather than just like, you know, this woman is extremely fucked up, you know, has tons of like PTSD and mental issues, and then she just, like, does magic because she trained at it real hard and she's good at it. Like, oh yeah, like when she figures out, like, her issues, is she gonna, like, get better at magic? Like, nah, she's not really gonna figure out her issues. It doesn't really work that way. She's just gonna train at magic harder. She's gonna set fire to those people with a fireball. But it has nothing to do with, like, her emotional growth. You're like, that's not what we signed up for. That's not a story. Nicaragua says, to go back to the Expanse, that's what I like about Amos, because he recognizes how fucked up he is and tries to see people out who can help him be better, and a huge through line for his character is actively not wanting to be a sociopath, but then it's extremely cool when he walks into a room and lays out 10 guys who are trying to extort a refugee. Of course it is. And that is another one of the things you have to come to terms with stories, is violence is so cool in stories, actually. It's not cool in real life. It really isn't. Just like War Thunder is cool as a game, but killing each other in jets isn't cool in real life because it's murder. Because people's lives are ending, and that isn't sick. It can still be interesting. Like, honestly, it can still be interesting. War is still interesting to learn about, but it's not cool. And yeah, that's the thing about, like, Amos, for example. Yes, like, you have two different things going on there, where, as the author, as the text, you're not trying to glamorize or glorify the trauma of that person or the fucked up tendencies of that person that lead them to be someone who is very good at violence. But also, it's fucking cool when he's good at violence. Yes, absolutely. Being honest, of course it is. What's one of the most, like, memorable Amos scenes, you know, is the fucking I'm not that guy scene. That sums it all up. It's like, yeah, you are that fucking guy. Like, what a cool fucking scene. You're gonna be that guy so that your friend that you care about isn't. What a cool fucking scene. Don't kill people in real life, but it's a great show scene. And you get that, yeah, like Isaac says, yeah, and shows when they murder random security guards. I honestly can't help but think, wow, that guy had a family and was just working 9 to 5 to support them. Of course, yeah! There's a lot of shows that do that, where it's just like, oh, we're gonna, like, break into a place, and then we, like, break a security guard's neck. It's like, what the fuck? This is, like, fucked up. You can't do that. It's psychopathic, 100%. I think you're dead. In the video game, not in real life, and that's why that was satisfying. Oh. Okay, you're just gonna, like, fly in front of me. That's cool, I guess. I will do the murder missile. Again, cool because it's not real.
Altitude, over G.
Blinky says, but yeah, it also kind of sucks to be that other guy. Yeah, and that, ideally, and I think they do that in the Expanse, that ideally is what makes a scene like that so fucking good. Because it's not like, oh, it's so sick to be that guy. Well, okay, I guess for some people it is. It's so sick to be that guy. Let's not even say for some people. To a degree, it is that it's, oh, it's so sick to be that guy in the story who, like, beats people up. Of course it is. In the story. Of course it is. At least for me and for many others, that is, of course, fun. But yeah, like, the best part of that kind of storytelling is, like, yeah, it's tragic. It is tragic that you're that guy. And that turns it bittersweet. That makes it this bittersweet kind of thing. Is the whole fucking point of it. It sucks that you're that guy, but you're that guy. And that's, you know, that's the scene. I'd love this to lock. Okay, it's not going to. Yeah, he's a great character, Oracle, and, what's his name? Wes Chatham? The actor who plays him does it incredibly well. It's a great performance. That shit happens because I have warm-up missile and fire missile on the same hotkey. I know this now because I looked up how to fix it, and someone on a War Thunder Reddit 3 years ago said this was the problem. I kind of don't want to fix it because it's going to be annoying, but I guess I could do warm-up on 2 and missile on 3. It's that thing where the warm-up fails. Nah, I found out why. I gotta change it. Because Fire Rocket, I never use this. I never fire rockets. So, just get rid of that. And we'll make that the warm-up key. I'm gonna forget to do this a lot, but we'll make that the warm-up key. We'll make 3 the fire key. And then 3 still works? No, wait, I need to take it off 3 now. Harabex says, killing the mooks is fine, but just play the big bad we turn evil, and then Blinky says the Buffy scene. where they go, but if you kill him, we just like them, and then they go, no, he's a mass murderer, and we're stopping him. No, we're not. Lol. Yeah, that's the other thing, which can be explored in interesting ways in media, is when violence versus violence is morally justified, righteous. I mean, some media doesn't give a fuck. Some media is like, Frank Castle killing all these gangsters is cool, actually. Yeah, of course it is. He's running around going, oh, with a machine gun in the woods. That's sick. What is donking on and off? I have no fucking idea. I gotta end soon. By the way, I gotta go post some stuff. What is donking? I'm just gonna turn off my Windows sounds. But yeah, some stories do the other thing, where it's like, violence is moral when the script decides it is, but not when it isn't. So like, yeah, you can kill like the henchman, but now it's like we're gonna have a thing about the villain, like, oh, you can't murder him, then you're just like them. Now compare that to real life, like when is it enough to just be like, oh, it's never okay to use violence, never ever? Like, or, you know, is that a bit simple? Like, I subscribe, as you all know, I subscribe to a bit of ends justify the means. I subscribe to, it's the impact of your actions that matter. We've played through the trolley problem game. We know. I'm pretty sure I did some violence in the trolley problem game. Missile. So that's 3. Warm-up has to be 2. It's happening for the past 2 to 10 minutes. Yeah, but none of you who complained are my wife. See? Where is the warm-up button? Yeah, as Benny says, pacifism is not the answer, just encourages those who want to do evil. Yeah, there's a part in Wheel of Time where they meet, like, the pacifist people, who are like, we won't hurt anyone no matter what. And then they get, like, all beat up and, like, killed by the evil people doing violence. It's, like, media, so I can say this. I was like, that's dumb, why are you doing that? But, you know, it's the philosophy. It's like, well, if we break it now, we broke our pacifism. It's and their thing, I think, is it's better to be like, it's better to like die to that, not having done violence, than to do violence and live, I guess. Like, it's better to die by those pacifist principles. Because then that is the answer to the question of like, well, you're gonna die. And it's like, yeah, well, we will. And that's what we choose. I don't fuck with it personally. Not that it really matters, because I am not, and hopefully will never be involved in matters of such violence in the real world, but for food for thought for media discussion and characters, I felt like it was dumb. Maybe the scene was just done dumbly, but it's not like you can't do that well in a story. I get the vibe, but I think I subscribe too much as a default to that thing of like, the impact of your actions is really what matters. And so it's hard for me to, like, not just feel like, oh, I hate watching this scene, this is dumb, the way they did it, of like, oh, we're gonna let them kill not only us, but also everyone else. Because that is what we're gonna do. It didn't have to be. Oh, shit! I'm going to let that F-16 almost gun me. Yeah, I do think that sometimes you gotta do some violence. Theoretical violence, Twitch. Theoretically. And certainly not me. I'm a streamer. The only violence I do is, in Minecraft. Nowhere else. And besides, Your Honor, I'm pretty bad at War Thunder, so I'm not even doing violence that good. Like, watch this. Won't even hit him. So it's not murder. Uh-oh. No, don't go up! No, fuck. I almost did a fucking murder. That was close. I almost went to jail. See? Person who killed me, they're going to jail. Nick Ski says, reminds me of the worst ones of pacifists. Was that D&D group we joined and tried, the ones that ended Demacia slavery? Yeah. That's the worst one, because their character was like... Wasn't their character like, I won't do violence, but I'll help you do it? See, that's the one I fuck with the least. Because that one isn't even sticking to your principles. That's just, I don't want the blood on my hands. Yeah, my character's a pacifist, but they were, like, doing support spells and, like, you know, doing everything but holding down the people we were killing, who were our captors at the time. It's like, no, you're just like a fence sitter. You're just a fucking coward. If you're gonna help us bring about the deaths of these people directly in this moment, you're not a pacifist. You just don't want to do it yourself. That's just like game mechanics.
Returning to the base. Attention to the map.
An accomplice, yeah. Oh yeah, doing violence against slavers is pogs, absolutely. We had a movie about that. Jamie Foxx was in it. It was sick. Total geek doing the same thing as me. Isaac says that's like pacifism runs in Hitman, where you just set everything up for their demise but don't technically kill them yourself. Yeah, because the trolley problem for me is like by the ethics that I have decided that are the ethics I like. You know, the trolley problem just has an answer for me. To me, it's not like a conundrum anymore. It's just like, no, I would just, yeah. What do you do? Well, you make the least amount of people die, is what you do. Like, yeah, it's like, you don't want the blood on your hands, but if, you know... On one hand, guys, you don't want the blood on your hands of having pulled the lever and killed that person. Of course not. But on the other hand, if you don't do it, you're a fucking coward and you let 5 people die when only 1 needed to die. So, like, you know, I'll empathize with you, but also I don't respect you. And this is the new thing. This is a new thing now. If you don't share my ethics, I don't respect you. This is a new thing. I'm starting it up. I'm the first one to do this. I'm starting it up today. If you don't subscribe to my ethical code, I don't respect you. Shouldn't be a problem, because no one here should respect me anyway, so really it would, at worst, put us at a net neutral. Icklick says that's not new vehicle. No, it is. I'm the first person to do this. I'm the first person to say, if you wouldn't make the choices I would, I don't respect you. What if I subscribe to your Twitch? Well, I definitely don't respect you then. Regardless of what your trolley problem answer is. Timmy says, that's okay. I don't respect myself anyways. I'll stick to my own choices. It could help. You don't know. It could help if I respected you. You might find you respect yourself more. Isaac says, fuck you, Beagle. Oh, fuck you! Fuck you, you fucker! Okay, flight path overshoot slightly, but we're gonna slow it down a bit. We're gonna lag. I've been waiting all day for a chance to use my dogfighting skills. I got my fucking... I'm trying to lock. Okay. Holy shit, that 9M looks so sexy. Yeah, I followed your ass. I followed you around. I mean, they didn't really do anything. They didn't really do any defensive moves to shake me. I didn't have to do much there to follow them. But in the replay, it would look like I'm in Ace Combat. Because I was flying around, I was going... Meow, meow. And they were going... Ah! You know? And that's fun. We like to do that. That's a fun part. When you play a game like this, you're not trying to replicate realistic air combat. You are trying to be like a movie. That's our goal. Okay. Because the gun is down, I needed to aim up. The gun's on the right. This is why we use our friend Radar Gun Sight. That was very Ace Combat Assault Horizon. Big thank you. That you don't usually miss in movies like that. I'm not the main character. Think about it that way. Okay, now you're gonna go up. And I'm gonna be the 1 out of 4 people to kill you, surely. Beagle, if they couldn't... If they could survive those 3, you're not gonna be one to kill them. No, I am. I'm like the best. Okay. We get one more round, then I'm gonna go to the post office. So that's that. One more round. Banjo says, I hate to say it, Beagle, but I think you're playing worse after watching that DCS Basic Maneuvers class. No, I'm just playing worse today in general. It's your fault. You've been very interesting to talk to today, chat. So I've been paying less attention to the game. Why didn't you go to the pre-office? You're very funny. It's not time for me to go to the pre-office. Post office IRL? Yeah, folks. Oh, the runway is on fire immediately. That's a bad sign. Yeah, folks, like, the post office in real life. Does this still exist? Yeah. How the fuck do you mail shit? Like, Amazon drones, like, come to your house in your city and, like, deliver your mail? How do you mail stuff? It comes to the door? No, I have to go deliver something. It's our side hustle. We sell stuff on eBay. I don't know if you'll know this, but when mail comes to you, it's gone through one of these places. Oh, there are, like, boxes all over the place. Yeah, but I gotta go to the post office to buy the box I want to put in, and buy the postage, and get a tracking number. I can't just put it in a post box for all of that shit. I'm doing, like, serious deliveries. Like, we're doing eBay. I gotta send it to a place, and I gotta have a tracking number. If I don't have that tracking number in the next 2 hours, I'm gonna get fired. So, that's why I can only play one more round. Because I really should get out there. I should have ended 6 minutes ago. You have to post the boxes to you. I mean, that's true, yes, but then the other stuff is still a problem. Isn't the outside world so interesting? I mean, I like to go out in it. It's been a while. That's one part of the eBay loop I like. It makes me go outside. That's fun. I'm like the only person who wears a mask still in my town, and sometimes they look at me funny or cough at me on purpose. You're very high there, short final heavy. Very high indeed. It doesn't matter, it didn't fucking hit. We're gonna go under you. They're not turning on me, or not very well, so it doesn't matter.
Pull up. Over G. Over G. Lock.
Hey.
Lock.
Sparrow for you. I got one! I got a kill! I got him, chat! Ah!
Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Over G. Over G.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh shit! Buildings! Oh shit! Chat, is this real? What are you doing? We need you in the fight! Alright. You almost used the skyscraper to shoot for the missile. That was the plan, but unfortunately, like the R-73 earlier in the day on Vietnam, the missiles had other plans. Still, not a bad day of War Thunder. I enjoyed myself. Started late, so I don't get an extra hour in. I think I mostly lost today, but that's alright. I don't think I got 3 kills all day. No, I did. No, I got a 4-kill round. That was a good one. Anyway, that's what you get. War Thunder sickos, debate perverts. Now tomorrow you get Rogue Trader, but like I said, I don't know when it's going to be. It's going to be at a weird time. It's also going to have like a HelloFresh sponsorship woven into it, I think. Because I think tomorrow's the day I have to do it. So, either I'm going to start early and end early tomorrow. So like I'll start 2 to 3 hours early and end 2 to 3 hours early, or even more. Or I'm going to start way late and end late. Because my dad is coming tomorrow. I don't see him much at all. Haven't seen him in ages. He's going to come visit. And he's going to be here at my midday. Now, usually I start at 10 AM. So, either I need to finish by midday or start after he leaves, which should be an hour or two afterwards. Have him stream. I'm not going to do that. Ooh, another game sponsorship? Yes. Yes, yes. HelloFresh. Are you cooking? Not yet, because... Not yet. you'd have to order it first. I have to order it. So tomorrow I have to like look at the website with y'all. I wanted to do it today on War Thunder Day because we could have done it during the climb. Unfortunately, I wasn't allowed to do it today because it's too close to my Star Trek sponsorship. I wasn't allowed to do it. So I have to wait till tomorrow maybe. Make your dad play Farming Simulator? I'm not going to do that. The people want Rogue Trader and they deserve it and they're going to get it tomorrow. But there's probably going to be like some weird interludes in Rogue Trader tomorrow where it's like Abelard has to tell us about which meal we want to order from the internet shop. I gotta look up how many times I'm gonna do it. I think I might have to do like 3 little segments throughout the stream. It's gonna screw up the vibe of Rogue Trader, but hey, it's money and I need it. They're paying good. I missed out on the HelloFresh sponsorships before because it was like, oh, HelloFresh, you wanna work with us? And I was like, sure, how much are you paying? And they were like, nothing. We'll pay you on commission for how many people you send to us. And I was like, haha, you don't do those ones. But this one is actually a base rate of pay, and those are the sponsorships I do. So it'll be cool. For example, like the Star Trek game, would not have done that on commission. Did that for a base rate. That's the way to do it. If you're a streamer and you can get those, stop doing the other ones. They're very exploitative. You get like 3 or 4 offers for that a week of people going like, it's always an energy drink. There's certain kinds that are always it. It's either a mobile game or it's an energy drink, and they're always coming in with their email going like, oh wow, we can't wait to onboard you to be a partner. Those are the words to look for. Onboarding, or being a partner streamer, a brand affiliate. All those things mean we are not paying you shit. Don't answer those emails. I had another one. Someone emailed me and was like, hey, I'm not trying to sit here forever, I need to go to the post office. But I love when people email me and go like, hey, you know, we might have an opportunity for you from this developer and publisher for this game. Sorry, not even, it'd be like for this it's a very beloved game, but they won't tell you what it is. Can we get your rate? And I'll be like, hey, can I get your budget? What's your offer? And they'll be like, oh, we don't have one yet because we actually haven't even cleared it with the game's developer and publisher yet. It's like, great. Maybe get back to me when it's actually an offer. Because that's a big thing about these as well, which is very difficult when you're first starting to try and accept these offers, is it's the classic thing, as in other industries as well, of they will come to you and be like, hey, what's your rate? Do not give a number to that. Never give a number to that. Always say back, what's your offer? And it'll get into this like cowboy standoff of like high noon, of like no one wants to go first. Because they want to underpay you, and you don't want to undersell yourself. But I find with most of them, if I just come straight back with, what's your budget? What's your offer? It actually kind of separates, if you can afford to only take good offers, it separates the offers really easily. Because I've had people just not respond, and that's usually how you know it's not a good offer. The really upstanding good companies, like when I've worked with Firaxis, they will just straight up be like, here's the budget, you can have all of it. And that's awesome. When you work like actually directly like a AAA publisher, my experience with them is they are really good. They'll just be like, hey, we're going to pay you thousands of dollars, here it is. But when you say, well, what's your offer to someone like, I can't say that game because I'm going to be sponsored by them after this week. But when you're sponsored by, some mobile games who are maybe like a little bit more skeevy, half of them will just not reply to me now. I will literally reply like politely, like, oh, hey, thanks so much. Yeah, what's your budget for this offer? And they just will not reply. They're like, no, we haven't got a good one here, folks. Like, they do not get back to me. That is like the red flag to them to be like, don't fuck with this one, he's gonna be trouble. They'll just go get someone else or just be like, they've just started streaming or YouTube and they're like, oh god, yes, $50 please. You don't wanna really waste your time with them unless you're literally going bankrupt. It's not great. Sponsored by Azure Lane. Sponsored by World of Warships. Actually, that one paid really well. That was a great one. Actually, that was worth it. Total Geek says, yeah, the difference between wanting any coverage and wanting a good presentation, and also just the difference between, like, cultures of, like, company cultures of like people who are here to like make a deal with you and have a good shake, and they legitimately like what you do, and when they say in the email, oh, like, we like your gameplay and we really want to see you play it, they're serious. Like when I got done for Tactics Ogre, like that was actually a person who I'd been talking to before, and they did watch my shit and were like, yes, you're a Tactics player, we'd love to see you play Tactics Ogre. And then you get you know, the other shit where they just shoot it out to everyone. It's just boilerplate. It's like, we love your gameplay, Biggs and Jam. You know, no spaces. They just take in the Twitch channel. Hi, Biggs and Jam. We love your gameplay. You know, in genres similar to our game. Oh yeah, you've watched me play a lot of like fucking mobile games. You watched me play a lot of mobile racing games. Yeah, we play them all the time for sure. Anyway, what's your budget? Anyway, so. Yeah, as Sigan says, you can tell if a streamer really liked it if they keep playing outside of sponsored hours. RoboQuest, still play it, listen to music all the time. RoboQuest, legitimately good game. That's the most successful sponsorship, is when they get me and I keep playing the game. The worst ones are where they forget to replace the placeholder with percentage streamer. Yeah, they are. I gotta go. This is fun to talk about, but I gotta go, unfortunately. I wonder what XQC got for his like a Dragon sponsor. Don't know if it was worth. Oh, at the top level, I've seen enough numbers. You know, they do not get out of bed for anything like in the fucking 4 digits. Like they get paid fucking millions of dollars. It's fucked up. When you see the leaks, the gambling sites especially, they pay fucking millions. They just slip into the DMs for those big streamers, and they're like, "I'll pay you like $500,000 to like gamble on the stream with fake money that we give you, but you don't tell them it's fake." Like, I've said it before, I say it again. I do not know what the fuck they do with all that money. I really don't know what the fuck they do with all that money. It's crazy. Anyway, I'm making enough of XCOM Kitchen Nightmares, and I'm having a great time, was the point of an earlier conversation. My bills are getting paid, and I am euphoric about that. So I don't care that fucking Summit 1G or Mizkif gets paid $5 billion to fool children into gambling. Because, you know what? It's like the Soviet bias in War Thunder. We talked about this. If you just don't think about it too hard, it's not real. And you don't have to get mad about it. So, on we go with thanking for the subs and dubs. Thank you very much to the Twitch subs, 27 months, Isaac. Thank you so much, Isaac. Nat Belmont, 32 months. Chris Tucker, thanks for the 4-month sub. The Annoying Flying Thing, 34 months. The Old Italian Man, $5. Thank you so much. Oh, that was from last weekend, sorry. Thank you to the Kofis. Oh, I haven't updated this yet. Sorry, I'm really sorry. I forgot to update it. I gotta update it before tomorrow. I got a lot of stuff to do. I gotta clean, I gotta go to the post office. I gotta make a note. I'm making a note. Update the Kofi credits, you son of a bitch. Alright, my note's right there. Thank you to the Kofis, except for the ones that I cruelly have not included in an updated credits reel yet. I'm so sorry. Your credits will be updated by tomorrow, I hope. And we're gonna raid. We were playing War Thunder, so it's off to raid Momentary, who is also playing War Thunder. And I will see you tomorrow for Road Trader, and for me trying to integrate HelloFresh into it. Probably. Unless I don't want to integrate it into XCOM Kitchen. I don't want to do that. I do not want it. That's going to be too much. So, I already only get 2 missions anyway. So, I will see you all tomorrow for Rogue Trader and hopefully HelloFresh as well. Higglick says, good night, Biggs. Good luck picking your dad up from the post office. Yeah, he's mailing himself here. Yeah. Yeah, he's in a box. So, I'm going to go pick him up and unwrap him and get him some food. See you all tomorrow. Thanks for being here for War Thunder Day. I do actually treasure playing War Thunder with all of you. Thank you for being here. It's always fun. See you all tomorrow for Rogue Trader. Bye-bye, everyone. Have a good one. And go and support Momentary Temporary. Big spender Momentary, who spends so much money in War Thunder, bought all of the Swedish tech tree vehicles, premium. He's bought them all now. Go and say hi to Big Spender Momentary, everyone. Have a good one. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.